Welcome back. In this video, we will finalize our POC application, and we will see the process, and we will talk about some points that where we can go from this point onward. So this is that simple diagram which we were looking at during our previous videos. And one more time here, we are in the MVC application. This application has a index page, home controller. We input some code snippet. It could be anything. And on the then we have a SignalR hubs hosted within our MVC application. We are sending the messages to MSMQ. Our messages are simple POC classes with properties which we needed, or you can assume them as a commands. These are going to this MSMQ. Then there is a console application which we will be hosting using top shelf. And this console application is reading from this queue, processing those, and then it has a NuGet package, SignalR client. So this is same time SignalR client as well. So this using this NuGet package, we are sending our notifications, which is our result, back to our MVC application, and they are processed here for displaying using SignalR, and we will see the code in short moments. So this is our whole scenario. We have index page, and let me actually build the project. Okay, sometime Visual Studio do this. Also, it's better if I restart it one time. So I would like to build one more time before showing this one in action. So the system is a little bit slow, sharper. Okay. Build, clean solution. Okay, so let's go to our script service folder, main debug. I will minimize this one. This is our startup project, MVC application. I will run this. So this is our web application. We have this localhost address. Here I enter 2 + 9. Click execute. Our controller has this debugging message, send code to service. So SignalR is working properly within our MVC application. And we are showing this one as a toaster notification. So our index page, we are grabbing the user input and connection ID and posting this data to this process expression method. And our home controller, we are building up our command object, which we have discussed all these things, and sending it on the queue. We have seen that how to set up this queue. If I see the message has been received, and the body content contains all our information. So here I have script code 2 + 9. So because this service is not executing, this will stay in the queue as long as some process pick this up, process it. So we will see this part. Let me minimize this one and open this Roadland service bin directory debug, and let me run this one as a console application. because it also in script service .exe. Double click and evaluating script code. I am seeing the messages here. So my web application is here, and if I see this the messages, refresh this one, F5, and let's see in our service. Send result to client. Let me send one more. 2 plus 211 plus 6. Execute. So this notification is coming back from our service now. So this is the whole process, and yes, I see this console messages as well. So everything is working. Let's on the service part. We have program file. We set up our configurations to run it as service. Start method is called, which is actually returning a boolean, and there we are calling, making a method call to execute process. Whenever the service starts, this process will trigger it, and it will start reading the messages from messages queue, evaluate the script, calling this method, and this method is then using some Roslyn API, and then we are using send notification to client passing using this connection ID property. And SignalR client NuGet package is doing the underlying work. So let me stop this one, and we can test this. 15 plus 8, execute. And let me remove this one, send coding to service, because this makes here, I don't think there is any reason for us to do this one unless we need it. So I will just commit it for now. So we are sending only from this process expression, this method. So we have offloaded our work to this service via this mechanism of queuing. And you can now build upon this idea. Maybe if you have some heavy processing, in my case, it is not, these are not very complex kind of code snippet. They could be, but for example, you want to generate some Excel reports, you want to process some huge amount of data and prepare a PDF and want to send the user whenever. So this process you would not like to block the main UI thread. Instead, why not offload this one in using this mechanism, and you can have these small services, and you can actually build a whole microservices architecture. So just your different components of the applications are communicating via these messages. Okay, so let me also show you how to host this one as a service, and I will stop this one. Close this one. Okay, so this is my bin directory. Let me copy everything, Control C from this folder. I will actually, this is the process. You will make a release or whatever you would like. For me, this debug is fine. So documents, I have here one directory, my services. I'm pasting everything here. You can make subfolder if you like. Okay, I'm copying this path because I need it. In this one, right click, command prompt admin. Yes, you will have open command prompt. So now I am on C directory, CD, and I have to now change directory to this path where I copied my service files. Enter. Now I need to type here the service name. In my case, it is POC Roslyn dot script service space install. So this is the name of the exe file. You can be explicit, type exe and install. Just this is, and this switches and this description, you can find it everything available, how to use other options in the top shelf configuration. Command line reference. So here you can see all these username, password, whatever configuration you needed. but I am just simply installing it. I click install. So I saw these messages that the transact install has completed. Let me exit this one. Now, if I go to my computer management, and let's move to services. Under the service and application node, this is computer management. You can reach it from right clicking here, computer management, and here we have this one, services and applications, services, and you are in this node. So let me see, type POC. So here is my service. You can see that it's shown. I can see the name, and it has a description. And this, if you remember, we have set up this one in our program, automatic delete run as local system. Let me right click, properties. These are fine. You can change it if you like. Log on local system. Okay, with desktop. I don't know if the option actually, no need to make any change dependencies. And you can see that whatever we set in our configuration, MSMQ dependency already set here. So yeah, that's fine. Let me start it. At this point, your service should start immediately, but I am having some issue regarding the security on my computer, so it is delaying. But actually, I know that it will start, so you would not have any problem. In case if you find something weird, then simply go to top shelf library and see this one. So, but I will definitely demonstrate it shortly that it's actually working. So this way you install your service. And let me go to computer and run this one application. So if you see that I don't have any console application running, and I have hosted the service using this command, it's showing still start, but it won't happen, I hope, on your side, because I know there are some security problem on my system, so I can have this kind of issue. But I install it on my other machine and it works really as I expected. So we have this expression, execute. I did not see any message, so the background service has not yet started, but I am believing that it will be shortly. But actually, that's the thing. I can actually send as many messages I like, and because service is not active, those will be staying in the queue. And once service is fully active, I will be getting back the message. So see, I am getting back the messages. So my service is running at the end. I think I set it up for the showing here on this bottom, but I don't know. Anyway, you can adjust this one. This is not important. So 1475, and let us execute our still this is there, but I can go around. I have some code snippet here, which I would like to, this is a little bit complex one, because we have here a class, string name, get text. So C# syntax, it could be complex as you like. Copy, and this code snippet, execute. I get some whatever I was putting up. So that's it, and everything works fine as expected. And now we can take this project and put our other concepts on top of it. I will maybe come up with a new series. There we can discuss more about the other parts, for example, generating the reports, or anyway, we will talk about those in the next series. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.